Good afternoon, everybody. This is Galiko from TopMac IT Solution coming to you again this week with a new video. So I'm going to touch base again about cloud computing environment and what does it mean and how it can help your business. So today I'm going to talk about WVD, Windows Virtual Desktop. That's a new term, a new coin that Microsoft implemented like a couple of years ago when they started rolling up new Windows Virtual Desktop on the cloud that you can literally run a normal Windows environment on the cloud. You get the same experience as a Windows desktop like at your home. You can install applications, users, software. You can do it like you're running on computer just on the cloud. Think about it like this, like you're renting space from someone to run your desktop on the cloud. So why is it growing so fast in the past 2 years and why it's recommended for a business? So CPAs, this is mainly for you. A lot of CPAs that now work from home or trim down on the hours in the office and they need to work remotely. That's a great solution for you. You can onboard or offboard a new client or a new user in seconds or minutes in this case, right? You just give him permission, set up his account, and bang, he can log in. Another great, huge advantage is for companies is it's not hardware dependent. You can run this thing from a Chrome and you get the same performance. You're running like a full-blown server on your company, right? You can have a Windows, a Mac, a Chromebook, Linux machine, it doesn't matter. Like as long as you can run remote desktop services by Microsoft, you can access the cloud and you can have like a full access to your work environment. You can share resource, printers, data, for example. You can have a specific access to folders and permission, like you have like a local server. You can create map drives. It literally mimics a full business environment just in the cloud. So now let's talk about some of the benefit and the cost, right? The benefit, of course, is you put everything in one location. You get a high security on this environment, right? You have multiple backups. All the data that is moving and all the transport is being encrypted between your client and the cloud environment back and forth. You can have multiple accounts on that. It's easier to do changes. It's always backed up, so the chance of that is falling down is very, very limited. Microsoft do have numerous data centers across USA, so it's always like backed up, so you don't have to worry about it. It's very easy to onboard someone, like a new employee, usually a matter of like a few minutes. And of course, cybersecurity, right? Like it's very, very thin. Like let's say employee leaves, you just like disable their account and that's it. They cannot access anything. They cannot steal anything from you. They cannot email anything from you. Everything is based on your environment in the cloud. The moment you lock it down, that's it. You can enable two-factor authentication on this login to the environment. It does use Office 365 account and license, of course, and you can enable multi-factor authentication on that. So it's very, very secure environment. Cost benefit, let's see about it. First of all, you don't have to buy expensive hardware. You don't have to use Windows 10 for that, and Windows 10 Professional. You can run it from a tablet. You can run it from a Chromebook. I'm going to talk about cost. Usually people are like, okay, it's very expensive. I'm like, that's not necessarily expensive if you think that you don't have to provide someone an expensive laptop, or you have to buy specific laptop, specific Windows 10 Professional, and then additional software for that machine. Everything is like on one location. We usually say as MSP and cybersecurity provider, it's usually almost at the same cost as having a managed services on your local computer. You just get it on the cloud. But it is accessible from anywhere in the world for you, of course, and your username and password. Again, and it's accessible from any device. So in case something happens, like your building is like burned down, you're hit by lightning, a flood or something, the chance of something happening to the environment is very, very slim. It makes the environment very, very secure, especially cybersecurity is secure, right? You can implement so many policies. It's very hard to implement when you have users that are spread over multiple locations or work from home, for example, if you have a server. So it does save on cost for the long run also. You don't have to buy an expensive local server that usually starts around $5,000 and go up from there. So for the long run, stability, security, accessibility, it's proved itself as gold. So if you have any more questions about Windows Virtual Desktop, how to implement that, what's the other benefit, how can I do it for my business, give us a holler. This is Galiko from TopMac IT Solution. Have a wonderful week. Don't forget to wear your mask and please be careful. Cheers.